Kia ora koutou. Hey, it was a real joy to be able to join you guys on Sunday for your 10 o'clock service. And a real privilege to be able to share some of the work that Anglican Missions is able to do on behalf of many local churches like Christchurch, like Wanganui Anglicans around our province. So my name is Reverend Luca Tavi-Duckworth. I'm priest in charge down here at Gonville. If you haven't met me before, I also work for Anglican Missions a day a week. And on Sunday, I was really sharing two things. One, just some updates on some of the projects we've been able to do this year through the support of churches like Christchurch around the country, but also just sharing some of my real kind of heart and passion for mission as well. So we started in Luke as Jesus is teaching his disciples how to pray, and just the reminder in the Lord's Prayer of it's your kingdom come, that it's God's kingdom, it's God's mission. And whenever we talk about mission, it's not ours, it's not our agenda. We get to join in, we get to participate. And we see that as beforehand, Jesus has sent out the 72. So there's a real sense of we're invited to participate in this work that is God's. What a joy that is. One of the real gifts of being Anglican is that we thresh out a bit more what mission is through our 5 marks of mission. So that is to tell, to proclaim the good news, to nurture and baptize new believers, to kind of the discipleship piece. The third is respond in loving service through, for human need. The fourth is to is kind of the justice, to pursue justice and reconciliation. And the fifth is to tend for our creation, for our common home. So those are the 5 different marks. And I shared a story about some of the different projects at Anglican Missions we support that align with different ones of those. And there are many projects aligned with several. What I really love about the 5 marks of mission is it really just opens up and reminds us about how far-reaching mission is. There is sometimes kind of a belief that mission is just telling people about Jesus or just providing food to kind of hungry people. But actually, no, if we say mission is all of that, then actually we can all see ourselves in that. There's a place for everyone, and there's also a challenge for everyone. So that's kind of just, mission and just its fullness and its invitation to be able to join in. Another thing I love about being Anglican, and I feel like is a real gift of our church, is that we're really local. So that means we're never going to fill stadiums, so we're local. And that's so great because for the centre city, Christchurch is there. For Gonville, where we are here. And that's the same all around the country, and in fact in many places around the world. And so I think as Anglicans, we're often quite good at being able to do local mission. But the flip side of being local is that we're never going to be huge churches. And so when it comes to things that are overseas and far away, there's kind of just like a reality of scale that we're never going to be able to manage some of these big things, some of these projects I've been sharing about just by ourselves. And so that is the beauty of Anglican Missions, where it has a small team of just expertise that is able to pull together the resources from lots of local churches around the country to be able to kick some really big goals for Jesus in terms of mission. And what's great is there is a real sense of that work that happens. It's not kind of we exclusive, it's we inclusive get to do that work. So that work is being done on behalf of the Christchurch congregation. It's being done on behalf of Gonville, which is great because Gonville in itself is not going to be able to provide the network or the skills or expertise or fundraising to be able to support kind of sanitation blocks going in Fiji or pre-position disaster supplies in Tonga. That's just never going to be, but we actually do get to take part, and that is a real gift. And finally, I shared just a real mihi, a real thanks to to Christchurch, to Wanganui Anglican. So some of you may not know, but you give regularly to Anglican Missions as just part of your budget. And so there is a real sense of this work that we're able to do. We do because of the home team, because of the supporters. And that is just big thanks for that. Big thanks for your continued prayer, for your continued financial support. So jump on our website if you want to learn more about any of these projects, but that's kind of a summary of what I was sharing on Sunday.